MLB Network. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Ahmed Rosario.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's off the green monster. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double. Next for the Mets, number 68, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Rosario stands at second with no outs. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Got him swinging on the split fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 1 out and a runner on third. 1-1.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
2 balls and a strike now. A bullet to first base, and the runner gets back. No double play. Next up for New York, Michael Conforto, runner in scoring position with Sugan. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Got him swinging, and that will end. Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning. From the stretch. Called strike over the outside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Xander Bogaerts is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. In the dirt here. Pedroia, base runner at first with one out. 2-1 now to Mookie.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Here's J.D. Martinez. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's 2 for 3. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. And in now, Todd Frazier. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Bradley. 2 down. At the plate, Wilmer Flores, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Ooh, and he'll try to work the inner half with the split finger, but that one nearly got him. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Stepping into the box, Brandon Nimmo.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
From the belt, the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
And he falls behind 0-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball. Next up for the Red Sox, Mitch Moreland. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Conforto is after it, and that retires the side. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. 3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
A wave and a miss. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd, the same way he ended the 2nd, with a punch out, 1 away. 3rd baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bradley moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 68. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Rosario, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Rosario makes a move from first. Behind 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Before the first pitch, a check at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the 3rd baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And he struck him out. Stepping up to the plate, Sandy Leon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And this one gets away. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's one gone in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate. Take that.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. As a look now to pitch. A ball and no strikes. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Leon, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
I got to count 1-2.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Conforto. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So striding in, Todd Frazier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. On to Lansdowne and gone. Jay Bruce. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jay Bruce.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Benintendi going back on it. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. And Nimmo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that one right down Main Street. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So 1-1. Misses for the second ball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed strike 3. Here's Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Martinez.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. 2-1 pitch is a fastball. Swung on and missed. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. At the plate, Devin Mesoraco. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. The 1-1 home. It's a curveball taken low for a ball.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Bradley moving in, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in once again, number 68, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Popped him up. And Bogaerts will make the catch for
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So digging in now, Sandy Leon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out for 5.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center. Conforto is there. And that retires the side. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at a count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off up for ball number 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting.
Next will be number 70 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 70.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And right into the shift. Moreland's there, and he is out on the tag. Here's Todd Frazier now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a high pop-up. Devers is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Number 25, center fielder, Jackie
Right over the
Bradley
middle, knee high. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup I don't know if it's just flat stuff, but he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
To 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
3-2 now. Payoff pitch one more time. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Now batting, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Jay Bruce. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Up around the face.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. 1 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Brandon Nimmo is on deck. He loses him on ball 4. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 2-1. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Up next.
Sliding into the...
Catcher, Devin Mesorato.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. This one's down to third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmed Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Now at the plate, number 6.
Number 68.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Benintendi has it, and I'd be surprised if they... Digging in now, Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Mookie Betts is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. The windup and the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past every...
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Here's your one assessment. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Matt Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And here's the first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Matt Barnes.
In there, 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready once again, Michael Conforto, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out. So 2 are gone in the next half of the 8th, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
2-1 to count. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Jay Bruce would be next. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's set and the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Popped him up. Pedroia has a play. And the inning is over. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 home. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Curveball. This is in the dirt. Now the 1-0. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. It's 1-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Devers is retired, and there's one away. Digging in. Christian Vasquez will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 7, Christian Vasquez.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Skied down the left field line. Cespedes on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Jackie Bradley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That misses. One ball and one strike here. Ball two. Bases are empty here with two men out. And a big swing and a miss here. Two strikes.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets. And his fastball is a good.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. An impressive 4 for
Dustin Pedroia.
Anthony Swarzak. It's a man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Anthony Swarzak, a defensive change for the Mets.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all four quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Nope.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. 3-1 now.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, the pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Robert Cassell. First delivery to him on the way. And this one gets away. No movement on base. It's ball one. Pedroia over at second. Bogarts at first with no outs. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. J.D. Martinez will be next. Conforto is there. He's got it one away. Here's J.D. Martinez. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's 1 for 3. He's set. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Martinez has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. 1-1 the count now. Here it comes on 1-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. Steve Pierce will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else than this off the plate.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Mesoraco corrals it on to first, and that's your ball game. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts.